Hello everybody, happy Friday again. I am so glad to be here with you today after all of my internet issues on Tuesday. No matter what I did, I could not get a good connection. And actually this morning I had a little bit of a difficulty, not my internet this time, somehow with all of my finagling on my phone trying to get it to work, I locked the vertical mode on my phone. So when I went to go live, it wouldn't. So I had to go back out and readjust it and yeah, whatever. The life of people who do online videos on Facebook, it's a little stressful sometimes. Anyway, it is partly cloudy here in Middle Tennessee with a chance of some rain today. A high of 90, bit humid out there, but not horrible. We can handle it. I see a couple people popping on, so that is great. Let me make sure I can find me up and running here on my Facebook page. It's reloading. Everything's a little slow. Hopefully this video will come off without a hitch because, oh, it actually went away. Facebook, there it is, it came back. So I am hoping for the best, guys. Internet has been kind of an issue this week, as you can tell. But yep, there I am, 3 people on, yay. Welcome. If you are watching this morning, please take a second to say hello in the comments so that I know that you're here. Hi, Melinda, the weather is the same, yeah. Hot, humid, rain, storms, kind of the norm for this time of year, I think, so. It is what it is. I am up and running. I can find myself, so that is fantastic. Today is Friday, August 2nd, 2024. It is a new month. I missed the end of the month by being gone Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Same in Michigan. Yeah, we're all in the same boat, guys. Hi, Jennifer. I am coming to you from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. My name is Maureen Rolfes, also known as the Crazy Stamping Lady. I have been an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 27 years, and I love what I do. I am here to help you find the joy of paper crafting and card making, to give you tips and tricks to make that easier for you, and then to encourage you to send off your beautiful creations to others to bring some sunshine to their days. Again, if you are hopping on, give me a hello so I know you stopped by. If you're watching later on the replay, let me know that too. I really appreciate it. As always, I will be drawing from all of the comments on this video and giving away the card that we make today. So be sure to comment as many times as you like. I want to know what you think, and if you have any questions, I will answer them. Any comments, I love to hear what you think of the project. All comments entered today through midnight tomorrow, August 3rd, will be entered for a chance to win the card, and I will give it away the next morning. Congratulations to the winner of my last card, Shar Quercia. And Shar, that is on its way to you. It was, I don't remember what card we did. It was the one we did with Round We Go, I think. I think that was it. So anyway, it's on its way to you, Shar. Hopefully you will enjoy that. I appreciate all of your comments and support. Also, congratulations to last month's sketch winner, who was Brenda Borner, and last month's order winners. So every month I draw for 3 winners from all of the orders I receive, no matter how big or small, during the month, and give away 3 prizes. And my winner for that is Frances Martis, Joanne Norton, and Cheryl Payne. And those prizes will be going out to you by the 5th of the month. It's on my calendar to have them out by that day, so watch for them. Also, if any of you can share, hi Betty, glad you're here, can share my video, I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm glad you caught me live today. Yay, Melinda, and hope your physical therapy is going well. That's always a long haul after any kind of during any kind of recovery period, so I hope it's going good for you. What was I saying? Who knows what I was saying? Do any of you know? Oh, if you can share, let me know and I'll give you a bonus entry, because that really helps me out as a small business. I have to, no, that's it. I think that's it. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do, right? Okay, I'm going to turn you around. You will see a little bit of my clouds. Even looking out there at the green lawn and how beautiful it is, that air looks like it's full of humidity to me, and it is. Okay, we're gonna come down to the table. Make sure I'm lined up good. I did a little straightening and cleaning, so it might be off, but no, it's not too bad. I think we're where we want to be. This is me, Maureen Rolfes, also known as the Crazy Stamping Lady. My blog is crazystampinglady.blogspot.com. My email is crazystampinglady@gmail.com. My Facebook is facebook.com/Crazy Stamping Lady, where all of these videos are housed. My YouTube is under my name, Maureen Rolfes, and I am migrating over old YouTube videos to that channel. And I'm just pointing that out because I had someone thank me yesterday. They said it was so nice to go and look at some of the old videos so she could see ideas for stuff she still had, because as demonstrators, we usually only use new stuff. And I agree with that. That is a true point. So anyway, that was kind of exciting to hear from her that she was enjoying the videos I'm migrating over. My shop, where you can shop with me and buy Stampin' Up! Products, is stampingwithmaureen.stampinup.net. And if you are purchasing product during the month of August, please use my hostess code. This hostess code gets me the most benefits for your order. It allows me to give the most back to you, and that is a win-win. If your order is over $150 pre-shipping and handling and tax, then don't use that hostess code, because you will automatically earn hostess rewards on your order, and I don't want you to miss out on those. No cards to share today, so we're going to move right along. Whoops, that wasn't where I wanted to go. So, first thing, it's time to redeem those bonus day certificates you earned last month. Hopefully you saved those numbers all in a nice, safe place in your emails or on a list somewhere. You can redeem those bonus day coupons anytime this month. They are available now through the end of August. Come midnight Mountain Time, August 31st, they will no longer be valid. So be sure you redeem them. And I know some of you have a lot of them. You can redeem as many as you want on an order up to the value of that order. But realize you will always have a minimum shipping. So you might want to watch that and redeem them on a couple orders if that works out better for you. Whatever you want to do, they are your coupons. My free monthly card class. My free monthly card class for all of the orders that were placed in July will be next Monday, which I think is the, is it the 11th? Let me look real quick at my calendar here. Next Monday, August 12th, okay, at 11 o'clock a.m., right here on this channel, right where we are now. That is available for anyone to watch. But if you ordered from me last month, you would have received your kit by then. They were all mailed out by the 1st of the month, so they're all on their way to you. And then you can do those kits with me if you want. If you want to earn a kit for the month of August to put together in September with me, just use my hostess code and place your order of at least $50 or over to get the 3 free card kits. $75 or over to get the 3 free card kits plus a bonus project. $100 or over to get the 3 free card kits, a bonus project, and a half a pack of an embellishment. And any smaller order, any order at all, will receive a handmade thank you card from me if it's smaller than these. These get the kits. This will get the thank you card. And all of these orders will go into my monthly prize drawing. So lots of fun things you can get for placing your order. My September kits will be in the mail no later than September 1st, and that class will be on Monday, September 9th at 11 o'clock. Alrighty. Paper Pumpkin, we are in a new month for Paper Pumpkin. It is August. You have till August 10th to order Paper Pumpkin if you want to get the Time for Cake subscription. So this is an adorable set, and if you go to my Facebook page where you are right now when we're done and just look at my posts, there is a post of a picture of one of the cards in there, which is so stinking adorable. It is a fold out card. I love it. Everything about it is pretty. The colors are gorgeous. Moody Mauve, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Pecan Pie, Pretty and Pink, and Wild Wheat are the colors in the kit. And in that kit, you will receive, besides the stamp set that comes with the kit, a bonus number stamp set. So you can do birthdays and anniversaries, etc. It'll come with the numbers, a little banner, and then the things like the TH if you want to say the 15th, or the ND if you want to say the 2nd. It's a great set. You don't want to miss out. And don't forget about our bonus die set that coordinates with all 3 of these months. That is $12. It is currently available while supplies last. The number is 164991, and you're going to want it if you're getting these kits. Trust me. And then, I wanted to let you know this. I just found out about it, and I wanted to let you know because if you have bonus dollars or coupons and you want to redeem them, you might want to wait until August 6th. Because on August 6th, we're having a designer series paper sale. All of the papers in the annual catalog. So it's not online exclusive papers. It's all of them in the online or it says, does it say? It says select, but I think it's most of them, if not all of them, are going to be 15% off. So it includes our Bright and Beautiful, Countryside Inn, Country Woods, Country Lace, Full of Life, Lily Pond Lane, Perennial Lavender, Mediterranean Blooms, Take to the Sky, Thoughtful Journey, To Market, Unbounded Beauty, Wildly Flowering, and Winter Meadow. All of them are going to be 15% off. So you might as well wait if you're going to redeem those and you want paper. Wait till then, August 6th, to place your order, because then you can kind of double dip by getting the discount here and adding your coupon bonus on top of that. There's a couple of those papers I do not have that I will be getting. So today we're using a set I haven't shown on camera before. I think you remember when I started out with this catalog, I made my list of everything I wanted right up front. I had a list. I knew I wanted these things. I was going to get them no matter what. I did not get this set on my first order, but I knew I was going to get it. It was on that list, and I finally did, and I love it. I fell in love with it immediately. It's on page 99 of the catalog, and I just think it's adorable. It's got such cute little images. So excited for you. Hey, you're the best. Thinking of you today and every day. Wishing you the happiest birthday. And you make me feel like glitter in the sun. Gorgeous, gorgeous images of the little rainbow, the little dragonfly, the sun, the stars, the little arrows. Lots of fun stuff going on in here. It was just the cutest little set. It's only $20. It's a standalone set. It doesn't have dies, and it is super cute. And also, if you are a scrapbooker, I think this is going to be great for scrapbooking some of my grandkids' pictures and putting, you make me feel like glitter in the sun. How great is that? You're the best. Wishing you the happiest birthday if it's their birthday. So excited for you. I love everything about this. So that's the set we're using today. And we're going to make a pretty simple, fun card. We're going to use the Everyday Details dies, and I'm using this largest double rectangle die here. And with that die, I'll show you what I did, is I cut out this glimmer cardstock. So this cardstock is an online exclusive. It is Glimmer Specialty Paper. It is Berry Burst, and then like a Dazzling Diamonds or white color, and I think is it olive? Yep, Old Olive Glimmer. The glitter does not come off it. It is super sparkly and beautiful. And so I cut this rectangle out of there. Now I'm not going to use, excuse me, I do have coffee clothes. I'm not going to use this outer frame on this card, but I am not throwing it away. So what I did is I cut my piece of glimmer paper to 2 3/4 by 4 1/4, and then place this in the middle. And then you can cut it out, and you can not only have your inside section, but also this cute little frame that I will definitely use on another card. But I'm going to set it aside for right now. And then I cut out a piece that is the same size. So this is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And this is cut out of our Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. Now this is one of the papers that is on sale. It's out of the annual catalog. It's gorgeous. It contains beautiful colors. I think it contains all of the new in colors. Yes, it does. As well as Berry Burst and Calypso Coral. And then 1, 2, Pretty Pink. And Pretty Peacock. All of those colors are in this paper somewhere. And it is beautiful. So that is where I got this layer from. Let me take a sip of my coffee, guys. Hang with me. I kind of lost my voice there. Allergies do me in every stinking time. So for our card today, I wanted to make some cute little cards, and stick with me to the end because I have a couple more samples. I am going to use our note cards and envelopes. So let me pull this out. Our note cards and envelopes come pre-scored. They start out at 7 inches by 5 inches, and then you fold them in half so they end up at 5 inches by 3 1/2. They're totally mailable with one regular stamp, which is nice. They also come with the envelopes. So it's just nice to have these available. I love our note cards. They're one of my favorite things. I use them all the time. If I have to make a ton of cards for people, I can do them quick and easy. I don't have to write a lot in them because they're a smaller surface on them. And I just love them. So we're going to take this first one. It is scored, so I'm going to kind of crease on that score just a little bit back and forth, and then I'm going to fold toward the bump. So this side had the bump. I'm going to fold it in half, bring those edges together, because even when they pre-score them, it's not always lined up perfectly. Take my bone folder and run it along there, and then you guys know I always fold it the other way too. That is just a Marine thing. I turn it back the other way and fold it. And that way when you open it up, you have a beautiful little crease down the inside of your card. Okay, so let me go with that a little more just to make sure it's laying flat for us today. And it is. And there's our envelope. Let's see what else we need. I think we're just going to start by putting some of this together, and then we'll do the rest. So let me grab my seal. I'm going to add this piece of floral paper to the front of my card. Not sure it has a right and wrong. The flowers kind of go every direction, but I think it looks a little more right this way. Now you're going to see I'm going to cover up most of it, so it probably wouldn't matter at all what direction I used. And look at the back of this paper. How beautiful is that? That is, I think it's Summer Splash. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous, gorgeous paper in here if you're thinking about taking advantage of that paper sale. I don't know. I don't remember which way I said this was going. And like I said, it's not really going to matter because we're going to cover most of it. So this is going to go down. No, it's not. I'm going to take this one right back up. Thank goodness I didn't push it down. I'm going to lay this one onto my glass mat because I shouldn't have put my adhesive on yet. I'm changing this up from my other two cards a little bit, and that's why. We're going to lay this right in the middle of there. So let's take my seal and put it on the back of the glimmer. So you can see the glimmer papers are just white cardstock on the back, which makes it really nice for putting any adhesive you want on. It's going to work. Because some adhesives don't always work real well if they're put onto the glimmer side, so you have to be a little more careful. But I'm just going to lay that on there, centered. And then I want to add some ribbon to this, so that's why I pulled it back up. I love that I can do this on my glass mat and it doesn't stick. And just a reminder that these glass mats are now available to customers. They're an online exclusive. If you're at all interested, look them up because they are amazing. So I'm going to take some more seal and put it down the sides on here so I can wrap a piece of ribbon around. And the ribbon I'm using for this is the striped trim ribbon. Look how pretty this is. Shimmery, shiny, opalescent. I love it. And it's going to be perfect with this one with the glimmer paper. It's not going to overwhelm it, but it'll continue that shine on there. Now this does have 3 little lines of glimmer through the middle, and you can see it on either side, but one side is a little more pronounced. You can tell it was printed on this side, and you can just see it through the other. So I'm putting this so that the more pronounced glimmer is up, although honestly, I don't think it'll really matter. It's gonna look gorgeous no matter what side you put up on this ribbon. I'm gonna pull it tight across because I want it pretty straight. Let's see if that's straight or not. It might not be perfectly straight. Let me pick that up again. I'm going by the little dots on my glimmer paper to kind of line it up. So I think that's pretty darn close. Yeah, there we go. Now I can put this on the front of my card, but because I added that ribbon, I'm going to take some tear and tape, 2 pieces, and we are going to lay this over. So I don't know if any of you guys watched the news. I heard this was on Weather Nationwide. We had a little tornado go through here last week one day at our university, at Middle Tennessee University, which is right here in Murfreesboro. In fact, it's about a mile from our house, and it's where my granddaughter will be going to college in a couple weeks and starting, so that's all exciting. Anyway, this little tornado went through. We did not have a tornado warning. It was nothing like that, and it was tiny. It was, I'm pulling the backing off of here, so bear with me, guys, because I'm talking and doing this and not paying cool attention. Anyway, I'm going to pull that off. The tornado was tiny. It laid down on the ground, or came down to the ground, hit a trailer that was full of athletic equipment and completely flipped it and turned it around. Did a little more damage, not too much, and then lifted again. But the cool thing is the video was amazing. You could see the tornado so perfectly. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and search on Middle Tennessee University tornado and it'll come up. It was pretty darn cool. And since I didn't know about it till after the fact, I wasn't even scared. So there you go. We're going to lay this down in the center of our note card. Like that. So again, this is a quick and easy card with really a quick and easy and cute set. It's going to come together pretty darn fast here. So the next thing I want to do is stamp my sentiment. And this is the reason I chose the glimmer paper. I'm not sure that's totally straight on there. That's pretty good. Why I chose the glimmer paper for this card is because I'm going to use the sentiment that says, "You make me feel like glitter in the sun." I think that is so cute. We're going to use Berry Burst ink, and I'm just going to ink this up. And I'm placing this onto a piece of white cardstock that is 1 5/8 inches by 2 7/8 inches. And hopefully I can get that in there pretty centered. Isn't that cute? Now on the cards I show you later, I layered my sentiments. But on this one, I'm not going to put this on more layers because I really want that glimmer paper to show around the edge. So when I show you the other cards, you'll see what I mean. So we'll just set that aside for just a minute. And now I'm going to do some stamping. So I'm pulling out the stamp set right here, and we're going to be playing with this cute little dragonfly. And I am going to stamp the dragonfly's body using our Memento black ink. And I'm going to stamp 2 of them because I want 2 on this card. Okay, well, that one didn't work so well. I could probably fix it, but I'm not going to bother with that while I'm on camera, so we're just going to do another one over here. And there, I did much better on that. Okay, so there is our 2 little, not butterflies, dragonflies. Although if you cut off the tail, you could make it into a cute little butterfly, and that would work too. And now we're going to add some color to these butterflies. And I'm going to use this little design here that is for its wings. And we're going to just ink that up using the Berry Burst because that matches our glimmer paper. And I'm going to probably have my head in the way for a second, but I want to get pretty much right over this, so I'm pretty close. Oh, I didn't do great on that one. I will redo one for you guys when I put it on the card. How does that sound? It's hard on camera to get over it. When I stamped them ahead of time, I didn't have much of a problem. It really lines up pretty well. And I wouldn't worry too much about it being perfect. It's a dragonfly, and it has kind of that, how is it pronounced? Ethereal, I think is how they pronounce it. Feel to it, like light and airy, and that little bit of white doesn't actually bother me at all on these cards. But this one I didn't stamp perfect, so I will redo that for you. In fact, I might redo it right now. We'll see. Let's get this done. I'm going to use Peach Pie for the other wings. And I'm going to stamp them, even if I redo this one quick, because I will use these whether that is lined up perfect or not. Let's try one more and just see if we can get a little bit better one than this one for you. It's honestly not that hard. Like I said, when you see my other cards, I stamped a ton of them. But there's something with being on camera and trying to get my head in there directly over the image that doesn't work quite as well for me. I got a big head, I guess. Okay, add this peach to the bottom wing since I have it right here. Just like that. And grab my Berry Burst one more time. And ink that up. So yeah, that tornado was pretty cool. There was actually, I guess, another small one too, more of a windstorm. It wasn't actually, I don't think they actually said it was a tornado with some straight winds that did some damage. That one's better that same day. So kind of cool to watch on video. It's pretty neat because the very next day after that went through, my granddaughter had her orientation at the university, and she got to see that trailer and stuff tipped over. So we're going to fussy cut these. Like I said, there's no dies for them. They're not really difficult to fussy cut. If you did not want to fussy cut, you could just stamp these images right on to a layer and not have to fussy cut them. But for my card I'm doing today, I want to pop them up a little bit, so we're going to fussy cut them. It's mostly just curves. You know, when I fussy cut, I leave a little white border. I move my cardstock more than my scissors. Pretty much I hold the scissors, give it firm pressure, and just continue around. And you do want to cut off excess like I just did there when I got to that, because that excess will get in the way as you're trying to manipulate your cardstock around with your scissors. So when I get to an edge or a part where I can just cut off a bunch of that extra cardstock, I do it. It makes it easier to handle. I'm gonna come around the bottom of this little dragonfly. Look how cute he is. I don't know, maybe it's a she. My brother sent me a gorgeous picture of a dragonfly yesterday, and they are just the most amazing, beautiful creatures. Now, not all of them. I remember going fishing in fishing boats, and we'd have them land, and they were just these big, black, ugly dragonflies. They weren't quite as cool. But there are a ton of them out there that are just gorgeous. Their wings are opalescent. Their bodies have greens and blues and pinks, and oh, so, so pretty. Hope you guys are having a great day. If I would have been smart, I would have done one of these ahead of time, but this morning was a little crazy, and I just wanted to get on here as close to time as I could. We had a guy come out and give us another quote for our fence in the backyard, so we were talking to him. And hopefully we can get that started really soon, because my husband's shop is almost done, which is very, very exciting for everyone involved. He will be so much happier when he has a shop to go out and work in, and I will be so much happier when he's not bored. So it's all going to work out great. Okay, one more time around the edge of this guy. Okay. So there we go. There's our two adorable little dragonflies that we're going to add to our card in a minute. So what do you think? Do you like those colors? Aren't they pretty, pretty? And I really love this sentiment with my glimmer paper with "You make me feel like glitter in the sun." I'm going to grab dimensionals, and we're going to add a couple dimensionals at the top and the bottom of this sentiment. I'm not putting any in the middle because it's going to be straddling that ribbon. And I usually don't do that because the dimensionals don't always stick evenly, or they might be off the side of the little bit of the ribbon. So it just isn't necessary, so I don't do it. I just straddle the ribbon. I'm gonna place this pretty evenly, side to side and top to bottom. And yay, I love that a lot of that glitter shows. Now you'll see my other cards where I didn't use the glitter and it didn't matter so much. I did more layers, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now we're gonna take our bone folder and my little dragonflies, and I'm gonna curve their wings up. So it's so easy to do, and it gives it lots of dimension on your card. Yes, it might squish down while it goes through the mail, but it will pop up somewhat when they open that card again, and to me, that is worth it. We're gonna grab a mini glue dot, because these fit perfectly right on the back of the body of these little dragonflies. And then I'm gonna place this on the card, not on the sentiment, but next to the sentiment, so that that little dimensional kind of comes. I'm trying to place, see how I want to place it on here, because I changed my sentiment up. I think I don't want it to go over the edge of my card, and I don't want it to go over my sentiment. And this is my largest sentiment that I used here, so I'm having to readjust a little bit, but that's okay. I think that'll work there. Now it's not over the sentiment and it's not over the edge of the card. And because he's on dimensionals, he's the same level as my sentiment, so that works out perfectly. Take one more and put it on the back of this one, and we're going to curve his wings too. Give him that same little kind of feeling like he's ready to lift off at any second. And we're going to come and place this one up here at the top in a similar fashion, not over the sentiment and not over the side of my card, just like that. So you make me feel like glitter in the sun. And then I'm going to add a little pearl to their bodies, because, you know, dragonflies should have a little bling on them, right? So we're going to pull out our iridescent basic pearls here. And I love these. I loved our old pearls. I wish we still had them too. But these iridescent ones are just gorgeous, and they work perfect with the dragonflies and with that glimmer paper. So we're going to place one little pearl on his body right there, and one little pearl on this one right up here, right underneath their head and between their wings. And that's our card, guys. Look how cute that is. Again, I fell in love with this set, like I said, from the very beginning. As soon as I saw it, I knew I was going to have it. Now, actually, the other thing I want to do is I do want to add a couple of those dragonflies to my envelope so that it all pulls it together. So let me get that real quick. Let's see how I do on the envelope as opposed to those ones I cut out. Okay, so there's my two little dragonflies, which I could leave just like that, but I'm going to add the color. I'm going to be a risk taker. Let's see how I do. I love my envelopes to look beautiful, so let's just make it as pretty as we can. Okay, there's number one, not too bad. And number two, that one's a little more off, but again, I don't really care because of the type of image this is. I think it's beautiful. It has that kind of whimsical feel to it already, so who cares if it's a little bit off? This one I'm going to take here. Now, if you really wanted it to be perfect, you could use a platform like a Stamparatus or something. And like I said, when I did these not on camera, it was a little easier because I get my head right over them, and that was better, but not too bad. Look how cute that envelope is. I love it. So much fun. So this is the card I am giving away today. I hope you like it, but I'm going to show you my other two that I made also. So these all use sentiments out of this set. This one uses the You Make Me Feel Like Glitter in the Sun. I'm also going to show you one with You're the Best and Wishing You the Happiest Birthday. And this would just make a cute little set to give to a friend too if you wanted to for a gift. So here is the one I did with You're the Best. Look at that, and I did my ribbon just a little bit differently. I just went across the top on there, which is why I almost forgot to wrap it on this one. But I wanted this one to wrap just to be a little tighter against the glitter so you could see it against the glitter better. I don't know if that mattered or not, but that was my thought process. I'm gonna move this one up, and then this one is the wishing you the happiest birthday one. Look how cute these are, guys. I hope you like them. I had so much fun making them. I actually am going to keep this out today and make a few more. I am doing a craft event later this month here locally, and I want to sell little kits kind of like this, I think, little card packs of them together. And the other thing I wanted to point out is when you run this die through the die machine, you do get all of these beautiful little dots. Now the first ones I threw away, but then I thought, oh my gosh, those are so cute. They would be perfect in a shaker card with this set, especially if it was a small little shaker area. So I am keeping the little dots in this little container. And if I make a shaker with this at some point, I will be sure to come back and show it to you because I think that would be also whimsical and fun. Okay. So those are 3 ideas with this set, all basically the same, just using different colors, different sentiments. And this is the one that I'm giving away today. Thank you for taking some time with me. I hope you liked it. Hope you picked up some inspiration. Don't forget to leave your comments for a chance to win today's card. You have till tomorrow night to be entered, so I would love to hear from you. Every comment counts as an entry, and if you share, that counts as a double entry. As always, I would love to be your creative coach and demonstrator. If you have any questions at all or would like a catalog, please reach out to me in the comments of this video or by email at crazystampinglady@gmail.com. I do plan to be back here on Tuesday, but as always, I will keep you posted. Sometimes things are just completely out of my control, like the internet, and sometimes other things come up, like a while back when we helped a neighbor who was in need on a certain morning. So things can change. Life is full of change, and I just go with the flow. But hopefully I will see you Tuesday. Wishing you a wonderful day filled with joy and creativity, a perfect weekend ahead with those you love, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye now.